Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm here in my world famous sipping den. As you can tell by the background, today's going to be, well, of course you've read the title, wine. Now just to let you know, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol on this channel. And if that isn't enough, and it is, I do my world famous Sunday morning coffee reviews as well. Now, that's a lot of stuff. Everything that has anything to do with alcohol and anything that has anything to do with wine. Or, excuse me, today's wine. Coffee. Luckily, I have put together the most up-to-date, beautifully categorized and subcategorized playlist on YouTube. That's a fact. It's easy to navigate, and everything's right there. I challenge you. I dare you to check out that playlist. Now, attached to every my first comment is always pinned because it has a link to just simply press on to whatever I'm reviewing, right? That's the easy way to get to the playlist. Today is going to be Spanish red wine. Remember, I do all these things because I'm the only one in the world who can do it. That's a fact. And to make it fair to the other YouTubers, right? I do with half my taste buds tied behind my back. It's a fact. Now, today, very nice, for about $16. All right? About $16. We're doing ARTERO, Reserva Red Blend, product of Spain. Let's take a peek at it. All right? We're going to demystify this. So if you see this at the store, then this is the one we're going to be talking about. There you go. What is this wine? What's going on? If you read everything on the front and back, the real name, and the front just says ARTERO, product of Spain, ARTERO 2015 Reserva red wine. Boom, that's it. It's got the little circle with 1940 in it, right? Very simple. You can find this. You look at everything, what's the name? This is basically 2015 Viñedos Bodegos. That's actually Munoz. Okay, that's the producer. Appellation, Mancha, and the designation is ARTERO Reserva. What does Reserva mean? Well, it means different things. Reserve in French means one thing as far as requirements. In the United States it means another, and in Spain it means another. Spain is the most restrictive, and in Italy it means something. The best one is the Spanish, because their rules are that if it's Reserva red, it has to be at least 3 years old, aged, and at least one of those years has to be in an oak cask / barrel, and it has to have some of the best grapes of that vineyard. So when you see Reserva, and this is Reserva, it's only about $16. Now it has to be at least a year. We know it has to be at least 3 years aged. You know, at least 2 years in a bottle, 1 year in oak. This is aged 18 months in American oak. So they went above and beyond, right? They went 6 months beyond the requirement of the year in oak. They did 18 months in oak. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into this. Nice dark bottle, right? Protect it from the light. There it is. You can see it. You can see it, right? So look at that. Beautiful top little bit of rim. It's a nice, I won't say bright red, but certainly darker than the kind of maroon wine part. Let's give it a sniff. Really does have a lot of cherry, plum / prune. Cherry's very strong, and the plum / prune is there coming in strong second. Slight spiciness. Let's give this one a taste. acclamation sip. Now I'll go in for the taste. Before we get into it, as the light's hitting this, and the angle I'm looking at, it's got a little brick red to it, kind of a brick red, denoting the little bit of aging that's gone on. Also, I should mention, this is actually considered a Tempranillo red blend, although it, on the back of the bottle here, 34% Tempranillo, right? Excellent. 33% Merlot and 33% Syrah. That's the blend. So it's making a third of all those grapes, those three grapes. Merlot, Tempranillo, and Syrah. Very interesting. So as far as the structure, it's got a nice grippy tannins on the back, kind of the finish. Mid palate to finish. Got a nice acidity to it, making my mouth water a little bit. And then the first bit you get is the fruits, is the cherries, is the prune. You get a spiciness on the finish, maybe even a little cocoa going on. So very pleasing, very nice. Now, if you could see probably can't see too good. It's down to about there. That's because I had it last night with steak. Grass-fed, delicious, medium rare steak. And that fat from that steak just took away those tannins and smoothed things out, and it was so good. Pasta with red sauce, red gravy. Marinara. Especially if it has any meat at all, any sausage, any beef in it, or if you're eating meatballs and sausage with it. Oh, with that Parmesan cheese, right? That would be so good with this. As I'm drinking it. And now the tannins are just kind of have coated my mouth, and they're not surprising me and jumping out. And now I'm getting a lot of the fruit. A lot more of the fruit after the first sip or two. And a lot of the flavors. With that tannin kind of fading. Even without the food. Now aerating this will help. It helps soften it even more. I did aerate it last night. It's been open 24 hours. And I've got it down a bit. And I gave a rough pour. So for the price, this is an excellent wine. Don't be afraid of it. Go ahead and get it. It's a great price. Getting a smash wine. Look for that Reserva. ARTERO, if you can get this one. It's a beautiful blend of those grapes, those three grapes. I think you're going to be pleased with it. Beautiful price point. Enjoy it, my friends. Oh, one more thing. I should ask for this in the front, I guess. If you're still here, please subscribe. I need your help. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. And I'll see you all in the next one.